Hello everybody, my name is Sandra Garcia. I'm a psychological science student of the University of New England. So the purpose of this video is to provide an overview of the relationship between CrossFit as a training practice and the satisfaction of psychological needs. So why did I choose this topic? I chose this topic because I have personally been practicing CrossFit for over a year now, and I have seen the benefits of doing this type of training. So I wanted to understand a little bit more about how it works and why do we get there? Why do I keep going back? So to start, let me explain what CrossFit is. As some of you already know, CrossFit is a high-intensity functional training program that was developed over 10 years ago by somebody called Greg Glassman. This was over 10 years ago. Now, CrossFit operates in 142 countries, and it has over 13,000 CrossFit affiliates, or box, as they call their gyms. So the CrossFit program routines are known as workout of the day, or WODs. These WODs incorporate elements and routines based on different physical skills and competencies. So competencies could be related to weight training, gymnastics, body weight, cardiovascular endurance, as any other types. As you would imagine, any workout that has two or more of these components can turn to be a very physical challenge and very taxing activity, especially for the average person. So why is it that a person like me keeps going back? Why is it that we keep enduring with injuries and pain? So just to understand some of those questions and possibly find some answers, I did some research. So this research gave me an answer that came down to the satisfaction of psychological needs. So, as some of you have seen from previous lectures, either in this unit or in previous units of psychology, psychological needs are three different needs that have been identified through the basic needs theory by Deci and Ryan in 1985. So we find that those three needs are relatedness, autonomy, and competence. So when we're talking about these three needs and what CrossFit does, I investigated some research. And according to Melissa David and her colleagues who undertook a research about the relationship between the satisfaction of those basic needs and CrossFit, it was found that relatedness refers to that sense of belonging and the connection that individuals have within themselves, with each other. Then when we talk about competence, we refer to the optimal interaction that the individual has with his own environment to successfully complete all these challenging tasks that we presented every day in every workout. And then finally, we have the autonomy piece, which is the opportunity that the individual has to show up, do the work, go through the workout without paying any attention to what it is, but also having the chances and opportunities to scale those workouts and find activities that suit either the age or the skills. With these decisions, the individuals have the potential to feel empowered and own their own training, own their own decision to go to the gym and participate in these activities. So hence, because the fulfillment of these needs, individuals tend to find these type of activities that meets their needs, and CrossFit seems to be one of them. So now let's break this down and see how CrossFit actually relates to these needs and how it satisfies them. So when we talk about relatedness, a systematic review of previous research done by Claudino and his colleagues this year concluded that CrossFit practices has a very high level of sense of community. There is a component of social support where individuals feel part of a family, they feel part of a team, and that somehow pushes them to come and show up because everybody knows their name, everybody knows who they are, so they want to be there and be part of that family. They cheer each other up. They participate in team competitions. They represent in itself, they represent a community, and they want everybody there to be able to support each other emotionally. When we're talking about autonomy, according to some research by Siebler and Bergen, autonomy is high still in CrossFit, however, is not the greatest or the most fulfilled need. Why is that? Or we could interpret it because the workouts are already provided and prescribed by the coaches, but they are not picked by the individual. However, there is still a component of autonomy because people decide to make their own choice. What class do they want to participate in? What exercises do they want to scale? What ways do they actually want to choose? There is a component of autonomy for them to show up and do the work. That's for one. And then second, the option to scale depending on the age or their skill level. When we talk about competence, we talk about competence in CrossFit because it promotes a physical improvement and a goal achievement. We want to see everybody achieve their goals, and we put ourselves goals every time because we want to improve their performance. So when we talk about these, we tend to record our scores, timing, weights that we do in every workout to see and compare over time how we're progressing in our performance, and hopefully get more insights and get techniques on how to improve the times. So just to recap a little of what this video is about, it is about the relationship between CrossFit and how it fulfills our basic psychological needs of autonomy, relatedness, and competence. By providing the individuals with a sense of community and social support, by providing autonomy, give people the choice to scale the workouts, to show up and do the work and be part of the community. And then also the competence side of things, where people are there, they can record, they can improve over time and see that actually the training, the everyday training and the everyday effort is actually paying off. So hopefully this video has given you a very short an overview and quick, interesting observation of what CrossFit is and how can it help your mental well-being. So thank you very much. This is all from me. Thank you for listening.